What's good with all my goddesses and gods out there? This is the Transformative Mindset Community, and I am Chi Aurelia. Today we are talking about seasonal emotions, seasonal depression, seasonal feelings, because something about the winter season, even though it's not technically winter yet, we have kicked in. We just celebrated Thanksgiving. I don't know when you're tuning into this, but we're on our way to Christmas. Sometimes these holidays and these times where we feel obligated to be around family can trigger certain emotions because you really don't want to be around your family. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with not wanting to go to Thanksgiving dinner because you know it's chaos and commotion. There's nothing wrong with wanting to stay to yourself. There's nothing wrong with creating new traditions for you. That's really what it's about, is asking yourself, what do you want for yourself? If I don't want to go to Grandma Jesse's house because I know everybody gonna get drunk, somebody gonna start fighting, or so-and-so gonna start talking shit about what happened 2 years ago, then you don't have to go. You're more than welcome to show up, say hey to everybody, kick it for a minute, and then leave. You're more than welcome to just decide, you know what, I want to do something different this year. There's nothing wrong with choosing you, choosing yourself, and choosing, happiness and peace, because who want to be dealing with a bunch of bullshit? Not me, okay? So this is the time of reflection, because again, I said that we just surpassed Thanksgiving. If you did spend time with the family, reflect on how that made you feel. Did you enjoy seeing your cousins? Did it bring about old issues and situations? And if it did, ask yourself, what triggered that? Is it something that you're unable to let go of? Is it something that the people you are interacting with are unable to let go of? And are they open to transforming their mindset in the way that you are, so that you guys can elevate together? If you're not elevating, and it's not to say that everyone has to be on the same page as you at all times. People elevate at different times. But if you can clearly see that these folks are good where they're at and they have no intention to move on, then you got to keep it moving for your own sanity, because you're just going to keep getting sucked up in the whirlwind of chaos that they are comfortable being in. Sometimes people are comfortable with the noise of the world and the noise that they create in their own world, and they want you to be a part of it. Y'all know they say misery loves company, and so it does. Some people don't realize they're miserable, but if you feel miserable and drained after you get done fucking with that ass, then you need to ask yourself, do I want to continue to have my energy sucked like a vampire? Do I want to create new traditions for myself? Especially if you have kids, you can start doing things with them. You can ask them what they want to do and incorporate that into how you choose to celebrate the holidays. You don't have to buy a Christmas tree. If you do buy a Christmas tree, you don't have to decorate it the traditional way. It's so many things that are within you that you have to get in tune with. Asking yourself, what do you want to cook for these types of holidays? Do you want to celebrate these types of holidays? The depression that people feel around the seasons really comes from either being pulled to do and participate in things that they don't feel resonates with them, and then they're sitting there like, I really don't even want to fucking be here. Or they are in situations where they know and they have made the decision that they want to keep distance from their family. Maybe they've moved, maybe they have just chosen to walk away from all the chaos and the drama, and they're trying to figure out what to fill that space with. It's time to start reaching out and being a part of other communities, because your family by blood is family by blood, but your family that you resonate with, they're out there waiting on you. But you have to get yourself into the right spaces in order to find people that resonate with you. If you like jazz, go to a jazz club, go to a jazz event. If you like planting, go hang out at plant shops and get onto these different meetup events and Eventbrite events and different places where people are learning to plant. They're repotting their plants. If you have kids, start looking for activities that allow your children to make other friends and other connections, and that way you'll be able to align yourself with other parents who are on the same wavelength as you. Because yeah, we want our kids to have, like, you know, connections and cousins and all that kind of stuff, but if the cousins is beating their ass when they go in the room and, you know, talking to them bad or talking shit about their mama or whatever, y'all know how families get down. It's always some shit, right? And if you feel like your children are uncomfortable when you take them to these family events, it's time to start looking for new family. All right? If you feel uncomfortable when you go to these family events, it's time to start creating a new family. Family is simply a unit of people who share the same characteristics, likings, and mindsets. And sometimes the family that we're born into, they don't think like we do. And it's not to say that we better than them or anybody is better than anybody. We're all reflections of God. You just gotta go find the people that reflect the way you reflect. You feel me? So yeah, don't let the seasonal emotions get to you. Figure out why you feeling that way. And when you figure out why you feeling that way, figure out what can you do to change the trajectory of emotions that you feel towards that. And if you got questions, holla at a player. I'm here to help. I hope you all have a beautifully blessed day and stay true to you. Peace.